Have you ever wondered what the secret to finding true love really is? Is it about having a mountain of cash, or is it something else entirely? This is the story of two friends, Stephen and Andrew, who had completely different ideas about love, and their journey will absolutely blow your mind. Stephen and Andrew were roommates, best buds, and both were grinding hard day in and day out. They shared a dream to settle down and start a family, but that's where their paths split. For Andrew, the equation was simple. A massive bank account equals a happy marriage. He believed he needed to be a millionaire before he could even think about putting a ring on it. He dated, sure, but mostly for fun, always keeping his eye on the financial prize, thinking love could wait until he was ready. Stephen, on the other hand, saw things differently. He wasn't waiting for his bank account to hit a certain number. He was searching for a connection, for a partner. He believed that the right woman wasn't someone you buy with money, but someone you build a life with, side by side. So while Andrew was chasing dollars, Stephen was chasing a different kind of wealth. A genuine, supportive relationship. He went on dates, not just for fun, but with a purpose, hoping to find that special someone who would share his vision for the future. Both of them worked tirelessly. Andrew's ambition was a roaring fire, fueled by the desire for financial security. He imagined a future where he could provide anything and everything for his family, a life of luxury and comfort. He dated a lot of glamorous girls, the kind you see on magazine covers. It was exciting, a whirlwind of parties and fancy dinners, but it always felt temporary, like a placeholder until his real life could begin. He'd tell Stephen, "Man, once I make my first million, I'll find the perfect wife, no problem." Meanwhile, Stephen's hustle was just as intense, but his motivation came from a different place. He wasn't looking for a trophy wife. He was looking for a teammate. He dated women from all walks of life, always looking past the surface. He wanted to know their dreams, their fears, what made them laugh. He was looking for character, for kindness, for a spark that had nothing to do with a price tag. It wasn't always easy. He faced his share of heartbreak and disappointment, but he never gave up on his belief that the right person was out there. Then one day it happened. Stephen met Sarah. She wasn't the flashiest woman in the room. She didn't have a designer wardrobe or a high-profile job, but she had something far more valuable, a heart of gold and a work ethic that matched his own. She saw his dreams and didn't just cheer from the sidelines. She rolled up her sleeves and asked how she could help. She was supportive, understanding, and she saw the man he was, not the man he could be with more money. When Stephen brought Sarah home to meet Andrew, Andrew was polite but a little confused. He pulled Stephen aside later and said, "She's nice, bro, but is she really the one? You could do so much better once we make it big." Stephen just smiled. He knew what he had found was something money could never buy. He saw a future with Sarah, not one built on a foundation of cash, but on mutual respect, shared goals, and genuine love. He knew deep in his heart that he had found his partner for life. As Stephen and Sarah's relationship blossomed, something started to shift. Andrew watched them. He saw how they tackled problems together, how they celebrated small victories, how their laughter filled the apartment. He saw a kind of happiness, a deep, authentic joy that his fun, flashy dates never seemed to offer. He was still making money, more than ever, but a tiny seed of doubt had been planted. Was he chasing the right thing after all? Stephen found his love, not by waiting to be rich, but by being ready for a real partnership. But what about Andrew? Did he ever realize that true wealth isn't just about money? Did watching his best friend find happiness change his perspective? The story is far from over. If you want to find out what happens next in Andrew's journey and see how their lives unfold, you're not going to want to miss the next part. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell, because episode 2 drops tomorrow, and trust me, it's a game changer. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.